Welcome back to Subnautica. Let's not have a coffee, it takes ages. We haven't got time for that. In this episode we're going to be going back into the Lost River. We're going to be taking the Cyclops, which... Did I park up there somewhere? Oh, it's just there, of course, hidden behind the moon pools. We're going to be taking this, we're going to be building a base in the moon pool. So let's think about what... A base in the moon, a base in the Lost River, sorry. We're going to need a moon pool. I was getting ahead of myself there. We're going to want to build a moon pool and a scanner room. Those are the essentials. So let's just check our blueprints and see what we're going to need to do that. Moon pool, I think, requires quite a lot of titanium, if my memory serves correctly. Let's just check. Moon pool, yeah, 2 titanium ingots. And we're going to need lubricant, lead, copper ore, gold, tab, correspondence. Quite a lot. Either way, we're going to spend some time kitting out our Cyclops before we go. Let's not rush into this. I'm going to want the decoy tube upgrade for it, and I'm going to want to make some decoys. So maybe step 1 is let's get the Cyclops upgraded until it's ready, and then we'll get together the things that we need to build the base once we get there. So let's grab some lithium and some aerogel. And what do I need to make the decoys themselves? A wiring kit, so that's a bit of silver. Alright, so let's grab 2 lithiums, 4 silvers I think, and it was an aerogel, so that's a ruby, which we have a few of, and some of those little blobby chaps that we've got growing outside, those gel sacks. We're also going to want to make sure we take one of each of these things with us, so that we can start a farm down in the Lost River. I want to be self-sufficient down there. Lots of marble melons as well, you know. So I'm going to want to be in the Cyclops for this thing. So yeah, let's go in there and do that. So yeah, after the thank you.
Systems online.
Good to know. Yes, after all the terror that we had with the Leviathans last time, I'm feeling a lot less confident. Deployables, creature decoys. Oh, okay, need to make the wiring kit first. Okay, that's that there. Brought enough to make 2. Yeah, I'm thinking I need the decoy tube. I should not be leaving this to chance. Now, could I make a second? Let's make a second batch. Can't remember if I needed some titanium as well to actually make the upgrade. In which case, I might have left myself with insufficient. But let's find out. Oh, aerogel. I need to craft the aerogel. Yeah. That is an advanced material. Okay, there's the decoy tube upgrade. Yes, the reason why we want this upgrade is so that we can have multiple decoy tubes, multiple decoys stored in there instead of just having to load one at a time here. So let's equip 5 of those, and we'll put the last one in the storage downstairs. Okay, what other upgrades are available here? Let's see if any of those are incredibly useful. Shield generator might be quite useful. We do have a spare power cell, so that's not too difficult to make. Thermal reactor, we need kyanite. I'm gonna see how things go without the shield generator. One thing I would like is more plants. So I don't quite have enough of titanium, so yeah, we're definitely going to need to do a titanium hunt, but that's fine. That can wait until a little bit later. So let's just drop that spare decoy in here, and apparently we have lots of quartz I didn't know about. That's brilliant. That feels like a small victory. Okay, let's pop that quartz into storage. And then yeah, let's go and get lots and lots of titanium so that we can yeah, we want to make a little extra marble melon planter inside there, and just more planters in general. So lots of titanium. So I think we're going to take a little trip I'm going to take a trip over to the starter base because I saw loads and loads of metal salvage around the place there. Let's pick all that up. We need huge amounts of titanium because we need ingots for the moon pool as well. Okay, engine online.
Powering up.
Okay, I think I'm not seeing any beacons. Why am I not seeing any beacons? Oh, I need the life pod on. That's what I need. Yeah, okay, that's the only one we need. And the water does get a little bit shallow around the life pod, so we might not be able to get all the way there. Not hearing much splashing noise. Just hearing the engine. Well, let's see how that goes. I think it might also be worth getting a few table coral samples while we're over here. We need them for making computer chips, and they can be hard to find. Can I go any faster?
Emergency speed. Warning. Vessel counterfeit. Excessive noise.
I can, but not for long. At some point we start overheating. Okay, let's slow back down. Okay. I can get a little bit closer. I think this is probably it. Okay, let's shut down the engine. And let's go and gather ourselves copious titanium. I suppose another thing that might be worth installing on the Cyclops is a medkit generator. Because at the moment the only medkit generator I have is the one in here. So actually while we're here, let's grab a medkit. I mean, I don't find that I generally need that many medical kits, but you know, let's not be undercautious. Okay, so I think, did I leave loads of titanium here? Oh, I did. Brilliant. All right, let's grab all that out, and let's make ourselves some ingots out of this straight off the bat. So that's the 2 we need for the moon pool, but we are going to need more. So let's do the scan for the metal salvage. Is there actually anything else really interesting around here that's worth scanning for? I don't think so. Let's just scan for the metal salvage, and let's do this just with the sea glide. Okay, there's a bit. And there's our nearby stalker. Mine. Zoinks. Oh, and I just swam into a green cloud. Feeling a bit foolish. Right, 2 more pieces down here, and another piece down there. Let's wait for that cloud to dissipate. It's going to stay quite low. I think that's our best shot of avoiding the attention of the stalker. Yeah, I couldn't have gone much further forward there. That was quite a nice parking job there. Quite proud, if I do say so myself. Something's roaring at me. That's fine, this is what we have the sea glide for. With the sea glide we can outrun pretty much anything, even that cave fish, crash fish. There you go, it was just a distant roar by the time we were up to speed. Okay, that one's quite deep down. I'm not sure I'm going to try and recover that. Was inventory full already? Ecky thump. Right. Well, let's drop it off. just sling it all in storage. And titanium alongside it. 3 there. Put the ingots in there as well, and that bit of silver. In fact, let's try and maximise the amount of space that we have in our inventory for picking up this salvage, so we can make as few trips as possible. Blimmin' heck, it got dark while we were in there quickly, didn't it? There's a piece just here by the looks of things. And that piece is close. Where to next? And these pieces look quite close as well. Let's go there. All very satisfactory so far. Is that piece up there? It is. Bit that was not showing on the radar. Right, my inventory's got to be full by now. Oh no, it's not. See? All that clearing out. It paid off. I think that's the bit that's deep below. Not going to get that. Nothing in there. Let's try and get this bit over here if we can. And a few clusters over here. You need to remember not to get too fixated on the orange circles and actually just keep looking out for any metal salvage that maybe the radar hasn't picked up yet. Like that one there. Inventory? Full. Okay, let's drop that off. This is going quite quickly. Are those things fighting each other? I wonder if once I've cleaned up all the metal salvage from this area, the stalkers will get bored and leave.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Okay, we've pretty much filled up all of our space, so let's convert what we've got here into titanium pieces. And in fact, let's ingot it as well, because we're gonna want ingots. All right, let's stow that. 1, 2, 3. And you know what? I think actually, let's do some more ingoting. Those ingots take so long to make, it's painful. Okay, let's drop off. Where have we got space? Not in there. Not in there. In there. Alright, let's do one last run. And hopefully after this run we will have enough titanium to see us through for a little bit. Let's see what's in here. Out of the battery. Do we have a spare? We don't. That's embarrassing. I'm feeling bold, as you can see. I'm feeling stupid. I should not be in the monster's lair like this. It's asking for trouble. Let's head up to these ones here. many times have I looked in this box? Oh, apparently not at all. Let's grab that. A few pieces up here. And we don't have a sea glide with which to outrun. But they don't seem to be that interested in us. Let's head towards these clusters over here. They're back on the way to the Cyclops. Or are they beyond? They are beyond. How far beyond? God, I feel so slow now. Can I steal this out of your jaws? I don't feel like that's a good idea. Oh, stalker teeth though. Oh, roar. Sorry. Shouldn't have done that. Let's head towards these clusters here. What I did say, I wanted some table coral samples, didn't I? Okay, my inventory is now full. Maybe we should call that a day for inventory gathering. Oh, cuttlefish egg discovered. Spadefish egg discovered. I guess that means that the eggs that I planted have now hatched. Alright, well let's go and turn off the scanner room, seeing as our inventory is very much full. How many of those? I only got 3 of those table coral samples. I think I want more. 3 doesn't feel like a very safe investment. Hello, refrigerated children. Welcome to the stream. Delighted to have you here. Stop scanning that. Okay, I have an inventory that needs attention. So let's empty some stuff. Let's grab a quick bit of table coral. I don't think we have a spare battery with us, but we do have loads back at the base. Good luck on the Subnautica playthrough, says Refrigerated Children. Thank you very much. I'm feeling moderately confident. I've played the game through before, but in the previous episode I did go to the Lost River, and it was slightly more perilous than I remembered the first time round. So that has undermined my confidence slightly, but not to the point where I wasn't eager to do the stream again this week. Well, I say that. I did have brief moments of doubt where I actually considered phoning in sick and saying, I don't feel like streaming Subnautica this week. Leviathans, bigger Leviathans, they're scary. But I pulled through. I'm here. I'm going to try and minimise my exposure to Leviathans. I think we'll be okay. And, well, I'll take a save before I go into the Lost River. And if the Cyclops does get destroyed, then I'll just rage quit and end the stream there and then, and come back next week and pretend it didn't happen at all. That's my plan. And also that's part of the reason why I'm doing so much preparation as well. I'm putting off the inevitable if I can. Okay, let's dump what we can. That one's full. I'm going to put some stuff in there. Drop off the table coral samples in the teeth. Let's grab more table coral. I mean, 3 would probably be enough, but as I say, this table coral stuff can be hard to get hold of elsewhere, so let's not take any risks. Let's grab all 3 of those flakes, and I think we're good. I don't think there's anything else that we need in this vicinity. So, is that full? Yes, it is. The storage, the size of these lockers is tiny, absolutely tiny. I'll probably make some better storage. Right, yeah, let's head back to the main base.
Engine powering up.
So let's reverse out of this little shallow area we found ourselves in. And once the water gets deep enough, let's just spin them right round. Premature spinning, maybe? I think we're past the shallow bit. Let's go full speed for a bit.
Emergency speed. Warning. Vessel calibrated. Excessive noise.
I think that, yeah, that it does set on fire if you go at high speed for too long, but I think that's probably sufficient. Okay, let's start diving. Oh, go around this. Down we go. Oh! I got stuck on a thing. I'm going to switch to the yeah, this camera's slightly better for lining up. Let's just park up just here. That'll do. Quite close to that mushroom. Right.
Powering down.
Engine powering down. So I want to build more food supplies. I don't have any titanium with me, but I have loads downstairs. Let's grab a few pieces of this and get some more marble melons on the go. I'm trying to take this out of the container, but it's not letting me. Okay, there we go. So yeah, let's slap a second marble melon container just here. Let's try and get it quite close. And let's get some seeds out of that. Plant 4 of them in here. Take a couple of those because we are a little bit thirsty. And drink a couple. Okay, with 2 bowls of marble melons, I think we're going to be in a slightly stronger situation. Let's get some more titanium. Bit more. So what else can we build inside the Cyclops? I suppose the medkit fabricator. One of those is probably a good idea. I think I can computer chip, fiber mesh, silver, or titanium. Okay, well let's try and place it on a wall. This one here probably does. Computer chip, fiber. Okay, so we're gonna need a computer chip, titanium. All right. So we've got some farms. I think that's probably fine, but we are going to want a nice supply of seeds with which to start our new base. But as I said, I'm kitting out the Cyclops first, and then thinking about the Lost River base. So we've got that, we've got this, we've got this. I think that's probably enough for now. I mean, my only thought is maybe the shield generator, but I think I've decided against that. All right, let's move on to stage 2 then, which is thinking about what we're going to need at the new base. Oh no, actually no, not yet, because we need to build that thing. Right, fiber mesh, silver ore, computer chip. Let's grab the table coral samples.
All systems online.
Okay, spare decoy stays in there. There's a bit of silver ore. Can we grab all this? Spare first aid kit, let's drop that off as well. A couple of power cells. Yeah, so let's grab... In fact, we're going to want to leave a lot of table coral samples in here. But I think I can grab... Oh, that was a weird little glitch look there. What's happening? I feel like... Is the Cyclops shifting? Not sure. I think it's okay. Right, what was I doing? Okay, I was leaving that. I was trying to grab that ingot out. So yeah, I need to put another titanium away. And some more miscellaneous stuff in here. Okay, let's... Yeah. Let's head out here and make our computer chip and our fiber mesh. I mean, that's not resting on anything. There's no reason why that should be being all weird. Right, fiber mesh is the creep find samples. Inventory full. Didn't plan that very well, did I?
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Alright, let's drop off those stalker teeth. I think I was putting them in misc. Yeah. Right, so let's try and make a computer chip. That needs some gold. I think, and a copper wire. 1 gold, 2 copper. So let's make the copper wire. That is apparently not how you make a computer chip. Oh, okay, I need 1 more table coral sample. I think I left 1 in MISC. I didn't. Right, need to go back to the ship for that. But either way, I'm pretty much ready to make the wire, the computer chip. So let's make the fibre mesh. That's a basic material, I think. So yeah, 2 creep vine samples. My inventory is quite full, so let's drop off some titanium. Let's drop off these ingots and the salvages. Let's hold on to the rest for now. So if I snip off 2 creep vine samples and go grab another one of those table coral samples. Which, were they in here? Yep. Then we should be pretty much there. 1 fibre mesh. 1 computer chip. Jelly ray egg discovered. Yeah, it's all happening in the base. Right, let's finish building the medkit fabricator. Cool. Okay, so the Cyclops itself is ready to go. But does that mean that we're ready to go? Not even close. Let's go and check out our fish. So I think we put 1 of the fish inside here. Oh, yeah, there's the cuttlefish. In fact, let's scan it. And here's the spadefish. What does this tell us about the cuttlefish? Is that a I thought that was a herbivore small, but maybe not. There's loads of scans we haven't been keeping up on. Is there? I mean, early on in the series, I was... Oh, ghostweed. Must make a mental note to pick up some ghostweed on the way through. Yeah, early on in the series, I was often coming back to these scans and reading about them. Well, cuttlefish is apparently a large herbivore. Curiosity attachment. So the cuttlefish, you can actually kind of keep that as a bit of a pet if you're into such things. Well, maybe we'll have some playtime with the cuttlefish later. For now, though, there's business to be done. The crater edge. Yeah, that was when we were over on the west. Well, apparently we never listened to Paul Torgal's log 3.
Came out of nowhere. An alien kraken, bigger than a Cyclops. Tore a hole clear through the reinforced hull. I barely got my breather in time. I told her. I said others would come. The rupture threw me clear of the habitat. And the monster turned and bore down on me. And just as its tentacles came within reach, neither appeared out of nowhere. She had a sea glide in one hand, a jagged piece of scrap metal in the other. She meant to butcher that beast or die trying. The last I saw her, she had the metal lodged in its neck as the monster did its best to shake her, contorting off into the darkness. I'm certain she got her wish, one way or another. Then I thought I saw a light deep below me. I hoped maybe Bart had swum clear. I followed it. Now I wonder whether I saw anything at all. Our oxygen is low. The habitat is gone. I can't see the sky. Something surely has the scent of my blood.
Yeah, I don't think Paul survived the next 10 years. I don't think he's still alive. Alright, that's the data. Let's go and check out the other alien containment unit I built over here, because that had another fishy in it, I think. Yeah, mini jelly ray. Extreme peeper close up. This channel suddenly got R-rated. Jelly ray. Jelly ray. Nice. Okay. Right. Step 2. Think about what we need in the new base. So lots of resources are available down there, but there are a few things that we're going to want to get started. So we're going to want a moon pool. So I think probably the best way to make sure I don't forget anything is to do these one at a time. So 2 titanium ingots, a lubricant and 2 leads. So let's gather that together. So 2 leads, 2 titanium ingots, and some lubricant. So I need to make that using some seeds. And let's grab spare seeds as well. Reasons being, I want to make sure that I have one of everything so that I can start a new farm. And in fact, while we're here, let's also grab one of each of these. So let's grab 1 acid mushroom, 1 blood oil, 1 gel sac, and 1 deep shroom. Blueprint acquired, eh? Did not expect to see that. Okay, so I need to make a little bit of lubricant. But I think now I should have everything I need for the moonpool blueprint. I do. Let's pop that in the Cyclops. I just want to make absolutely sure that I don't miscount and think that just because I've got, say, some lead in my inventory, that it's not actually set aside for something. So let's take the stuff out of here. So for the moon pool, it was, let's double check, do not want to make a mistake, 2 titanium ingots, 2 leads and 1 lubricant. 2 titanium ingots, 2 leads and 1 lubricant. So that's for making the moon pool's in there. While we're in here as well, let's start putting in our seeds. So we're going to have some creep vines, some blood oil, one of them, one of them, one of them. That's good. I think that's basically in combination with the water, the marble melons we've already got upstairs. That's a good start. Right. Next up after moon pool is going to be a scanner room. So we're going to need 5 titanium, 2 copper ores, gold, etc. So 5 titaniums. That's 4. And we're going to want a table coral sample. So let's put one of those in there. And we're also going to want 2 copper ores and a gold. So let's head to the base and get that. Two copper ores and a gold. Okay. Let's put them away before we start thinking about the next thing we need. Really put a new battery in my Sea Glide as well. Two copper ores and a gold. Right. So with the moon pool and the scanner room, that's the basis of the base. We need a power source. So, oh crumbs! I thought I knew how to make a thermal plant, but apparently I don't. Okay, well that's fine. We can do a bioreactor initially. I guess the bioreactor might end up actually being quite long term. Okay, how do I make a bioreactor? Let's scroll until we find that.
Seek fluid intake.
Thank you. Okay, 3 titanium, a wiring kit and a lubricant. I want to go out. Get some fluid intake. 1, 2, 3, and 1 snip. 1, 2, 3.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Of course they are. 4 of those. We'll come back with some more water in a minute. So we need to make some lubricants. So let's get another seed cluster. Okay. Oh, battery. Let's do that now. We're wasting time with all the slow swimming. So let's unload that battery. Let's take out the good ones, drop in the crappy one, put in a nice one. Okay, that's good. Right, bit of lubricant. Right, Right, so that's the bioreactor sorted.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, let's make absolutely sure
All
we've got that
systems
right.
online.
3 titanium. Oh, we haven't got a wiring kit. Okay, let's put the 3 titanium and the lubricant away. And then let's quickly make a wiring kit.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I wonder where the blueprints for the thermal plant might be found. Okay, 1 wiring kit. In which case we might want to take a little bit of extra fuel. I suppose we can use marble melons. We'll probably have a few spare marble melons. Okay, ingots. Oh, that's full. Alright, let's pop the wiring kit in here then. In here. Yeah. Okay, so we have everything we need for the bioreactor as well. Thermal plant. I'm just going to do a little bit of research on my phone to find out where the thermal plant fragments might be found. Thermal plant fragment. Subnautica. Because, yeah, if I can, I'd assumed that I knew how to make a thermal plant. Thermal plants are very, very useful for power in the Lost River because there are some pretty good heat sources down there. Okay, locations: Grand Reef, Dunes, Sparse Reef. Yeah, it's a little bit further away from where I am at the moment. Let's go with the bioreactor for now. The bioreactor has served us really well in our existing setup. Okay, so we've got what we need for building our base. We just need to take some more titanium, really, so that we can build some farms. So we want to make sure we've got loads of unprocessed titanium in there. Those are all ingots. Well, we've got a whole bunch of titanium there. But let's convert this metal salvage up as well. Okay. There is one last thing I wanted to do before we make our move, which is just to go and see, because I think in the last episode we made the Neptune launch platform and also the gantry, and I suspect that we're actually pretty much capable of building the first stage of the rocket, which, you know, would be quite nice to have that for as sort of some sort of evidence of progress. It goes into that. 1 plasteel ingot, 3 nickel ores, 2 aerogels and a wiring kit. We can make that. I probably can't memorise it. Is it in the blueprints? Yeah, Neptune, I think it's up a bit. Neptune. Okay, yeah, the boosters. Alright. Let's get that stuff together. I mean, I know that we definitely can't build the entire rocket with what we've got, because one of the things it needs is something that's only available from very, very deep down. Right, so there were a couple of aerogels, weren't there? So let's go and grab the gel sacks right off. 2 of those. Couple of rubies to go with that, not in quartz, in gems. Right, so let's make those 2 aerogels. And it looks like we've got some new recipes have come up as well. Polyaniline and hydrochloric acid. Oh, that was from picking up the deep shrooms, wasn't it? So 1 plasteel ingot was required. So if I grab a nickel, or is it 2 nickels? Or is it lithium? It's a lithium, isn't it? Yeah, so if I grab 2 lithiums, then I think that's our plasteel ingot. And then I think we needed 3 nickels. And what else to make the Neptune boosters? Oh, wiring kits. That's some silver. Do we have some silver already? Well, let's grab one of those out. I think it's 2 for a wiring kit. Right, that I think gives us what we need to make boosters. Yeah, let's go do that. And yeah, if you suspect I'm trying to stall before going to the Lost River, you might be right. A little bit at least. But I'm not going to rush into this. I'm going to make absolutely sure that I've got my ducks in a row. So I really do want to avoid losing my Cyclops. Magnificent, isn't it? What's going to be next? Okay, crystalline sulfur and ion power cells needed for this. Yep. Yeah, we definitely cannot do that. I'm going to head towards the back door this time, given I need some marble melon. It's the quicker way in. Inventory full. Let's replant those. We can't quite replant. We need to pick up one more marble melon and then we can replant. Still only at 77, so we have to have a little bit more. Pick up one. Consume that one. Right. Now. Hacking those plants can be quite tricky. Right, I think it's time to go. I think we can't hold this off any longer. So let's do a quick inventory of what we've got. We've got the things we need for making a moon pool and a scanner room and a bioreactor. We've got some seeds for planting in our new farm. A little bit of overflow there. I'm going to drop off all of this titanium. I've got 1 spare battery. We're generally doing okay for battery things. I'm going to want to make a battery charger over there at some point, aren't I? Maybe I should take more spare batteries? It seems like it would be wasteful not to take spare batteries. Actually, just quickly check what it takes to make a battery charger. I just want to know if there's anything in there that's hard to get. Wiring kit, copper wire, titanium. I think they're all quite easy to get in the Lost River. But still, let's grab the spares. Or a flashlight. Yeah, we definitely want a flashlight with us. Spare water. Fire extinguisher probably. Well, let's take the cannon. And we seem to have some table coral samples. Yeah, we want to take them with us. Yeah, it's time. It's time. Okay. Right. Saving here. We're going to turn off the beacons we don't need, so we don't care about the Cyclops. Oh, the prawn suit. Oh, we definitely want to take the prawn suit with us. Haha. Glad I checked. Oh, yeah, I would have had to come back for that. Yeah, one thing I'm going to want to make at some point as well is a modification station. There's a few things I'm going to need to make, but again, for most of them, we can get what we need out there.
Captain.
Have I lined this up correctly? Not quite. There we go. We're in that time. Alright, let's drop another save. This time it's really on. Okay, so we have 5 beacons, 5
Engine
countermeasures
powering
loaded.
up.
What? Ooh. I mean, I will need to make another beacon at some point, but again, I think everything I need is available down there. I haven't grabbed the range upgrades for the scanner room. You know what? I've now thought of 2 things that I need. That's, in my mind, once you think of 2 things, then it becomes worth it to turn around. There's the base. No, that's the Lost River entrance. That's still the Lost River entrance. Where's my base? Oh, there it is. I only managed to make it to the end of the street. This is a situation which I'm sure is familiar to anyone who's ever gone on holiday with their family.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Right. Let's grab both of the, not both, or 4 of these upgrades. They're going to be pretty useful in the Lost River base. And let's just quickly make a couple of beacons, which I think are some copper. Deployable, I think. Let's get 2 to be on the safe side. Now we'll bring the rest of that copper with us. I'm sure we'll be able to find a use for it. Back to the car. Now, do we definitely have everything this time? Did you close the fridge door properly? Did you leave a note for the neighbours to ask them to feed the cat? Have you unplugged the bedside clock so that the alarm doesn't go off every day?
Engine powering up.
Let's have another try at this then. Only 82% power, but I have a plan for that. Once we're down there, we'll be able to use the moon pool and the. In fact, let's switch to the keel camera. Which way's forwards? That's forwards, I think. Are we ponking things? Just animals, I think. Yeah, once we're down there, we can use the moon pool and the prawn suit as a sort of combined power cell charger. Oh, this is Tonky. Makes a lot of noise when you hit a fish. Getting quite close to the back. Where's it gone? There it is. I'm not sure if I'm... Oh, I've lost... Okay, where am I going? So I think... I've lost my bearings a little bit here. Let's try going forwards here and then down. Uh-oh. Decoy.
Decoy.
Okay, I think we're zeroing in on it. Okay, we have brushed...
Warning. Creature attack.
Well, I used my decoy though, didn't I? So... Okay, I think we're in here. How's our health? Exit this. We've taken a little bit of damage, but I think we should keep going. I think if we get into the mouth of this cave, things get a little bit safer for a while. There's certainly no hostiles showing on our radar now. So I think I'm gonna do some repairs here. So I do have a repair tool, I hope. Yep, that's on 3. Let's head outside and find those sources of damage. There's a bit here. Number 3, I said. Okay. There's a warper there. I think we're good. Okay, one thing I do want is a little ghost weed sample. So let's just swim down and grab that one. Okay. Alright. Progress is good so far. Let's move on.
Engine powering up.
So I think I'm gonna go slow for the next bit.
Ahead slow.
And hope that this reduces the amount of tension we get from the ghost Leviathan in here, which really scared me quite a lot last time. I also think I'm going to turn off some lights. So if we turn the internal lights off and the external lights on, I think that'll make it a bit easier to see. So again, I'm going to try staying really low. Oh. And really left. Not really low. I think I'm too low now. I'm wondering if those external lights are actually making it harder to see. Let's try turning them off as well. Okay, I think I see a wall here, so I need to just move around that. Let's try going lower. Am I wedged? Okay, I think we've unstuck ourselves successfully. Let's try lower again. For a second there, I thought that was a ghost Leviathan way outside of the range where it should be. Can I get through this gap here? It looks quite small. I'm feeling happier at slow speed. Okay, I think this is the waterfall where things drop off. Yeah, I think slower was a good idea. I should have gone slower from the start. Okay, let's switch to the keel camera. Alright, and let's get ourselves to this edge. Okay, let's try and get our back clear. This is quite a narrow slot. I think we're in. Yeah, okay. So I'm just quickly gonna... Yeah, forwards a bit. Okay. I'm just gonna park here and drop a beacon. Because this is... Are we on a slope? Is that might be a trick of the mind. I'm going to drop a beacon here because this is a useful spot to know about. So let's pop that on 2. And let's head outside and drop that. Okay, let's get to the edit beacon name thing. Okay, so this is Lost River Waterfall. And let's be back on our way. Okay. Engine back on.
Engine powering up.
Okay, so I think the keel camera might be useful for this. So let's go forwards and down. We're quite close to where I want to build the base now. And there aren't any more Leviathans to worry about. So the worst is over. Right, let's go back to the main camera. In fact, no, let's stick with the keel camera because the view's quite nice down here. So this spot has some nice sort of thermal vents. You can see them steaming away. That's where all the thermal power came in, but obviously no thermal plants for us, so we can't make use of that. Right, let's turn around to the right. This through here is the giant cove tree, and is actually one of the safest areas in the entire game. Once you get through this little doorway, there are no hostiles at all. And it's a really nice place to build. There's lots of nice hot springs for powering your base. And there's just these things gracefully swimming around. It's a lovely place. But yeah, okay. Well, still, let's start off with a bioreactor, and maybe we'll be able to upgrade to a thermal plant at some point. Though, given that all the thermal fragments are apparently in the reef and the dunes, I might not be going back there. But we can make do with just the
Engine powering down.
the bioreactor. Right, let's grab what we need and start building. So I've got quite a lot of junk in my inventory, so let's... Oh dear. Okay, space in there. Right, let's drop what we can in here. Batteries can all go in there. The flashlight we don't need at the moment, or the beacon, or the fire extinguisher, or these table coral samples. Where's a sensible place for those? And there, maybe. Okay, let's start taking all this stuff out. And none of those needed right away. I do need the wiring kit. Okay, let's build. Can't tell you how happy I am to be here after all the perils of the Lost River. Right, so Lost River Waterfall, that actually wants to be a yellow beacon because that is one of our navigation. I suppose actually it might make sense to reappoint a colour for navigation. Let's maybe go red for navigation. So the Lost River entrance, the main base, and the Lost River Waterfall, they can all be red. And I suppose given that we're down here at the moment, we probably don't need many of these on. Let's turn those three off. Let's leave the Cyclops and the prawn suit on, because it can be useful. So, if I get close to these things, I will start to take a little damage, I think. Does the game warn me that they're very hot? I thought it did. Maybe not. Okay. Either way, this platform here seems like a really nice place to set up the base. Any of these platforms, really. It's difficult. I think last time I kind of placed it over on there, so maybe this little outcroppy bit here. Yeah, that seems like a place where the moon pool will look nice. So that's a base piece. So where can this go? I need a little bit of clearance beneath it for the prawn suit. It's kind of hard to see where I'm placing it because of the way that the blue water is glitching through, but if I just plonk that down, then I can swim around it in review. Feels like it's kind of a little off center. Let's try, if I place it more there. Yeah, that looks more like it's on there, and I think I can get the prawn suit under there. I mean, it's very close to the tree. Maybe back here against the wall would look nicer. Sort of. No, let's go for this. Okay, Minus 9.1 to base hull strength. Total now 0.9. That's a lot lower than I was expecting. Do I have anything I can use to make reinforcements? Some lithium. Maybe what I should do before building the moon pool, I should build the scanner room and get some lithium. Yeah, okay, let's do that. Oh, but then I need a hatch, and I don't have a hatch. Okay. Right, let's see what we've got in here. Any lead or lithium? I don't think we have either of those because we've brought what we needed and nothing else.
Systems online.
Yeah. So if I now start making a scanner room, we're immediately going to run into trouble. Hi, Andre Silvia Fauria Correa. Welcome to the channel. Are you having a good day? I am. I just got through the lost room with minimal panic. Glad about those creature decoys. 0.9, yeah. Yeah. We can't do that. Right, let's recover what we needed for that. And did this start taking damage? We're also going to need to make another multi-purpose room for our bioreactor. That was something I hadn't planned on when I did the maths. Because the thermal plants don't require their own room. Right, okay, here's the plan. I'm going to get the prawn suit, and we're going to get some lithium. There's got to be some lithium around here somewhere. Shouldn't be too hard. Okay, wait for the dust to clear. And then let's look for something that looks like a big metal outcrop. Oh, that's lithium, I think. Yeah, perfect. That worked out quite nicely. Might as well get all of it. We tend to go through a fair old bit of lithium. And after this I might just have a little look around to see if I can find a similar titanium deposit. Just to help us along in our building. Uranite for the nuclear reactor. Is that a bit? That's uranite as well, isn't it? Yeah. Let's try just over. Is that that looks like that might be a resource deposit. Let's get a bit closer to that. I think it's titanium. Yeah, it is. Very convenient. In this lovely little safe area, there's also supplies available. Handy. Any more down there? Don't think so. Okay, so let's put some reinforcements on this boom pool. Can't put the prawn suit in it yet because there's no power. Right, reinforcement, lithium, titanium. Okay, yep, of course I need to take the lithium out of the storage of the prawn. Just take some of them out for now. Get the rest out later. And much extra is this going to give us? 7.9. Okay, so let's pop a multi-purpose room here. That's going to be where the bioreactor is going to go. And then I suppose let's make the scanner rooms kind of come off the end here. All the 3 rooms in a line. And our hull strength is now 3.8. Okay, so let's get a bioreactor on the go.
Warning, emergency power only. Oxygen production offline.
Yeah, I know. Bioreactor. Right, and then we just need a little bit of fuel for this. So let's have a sacrificial marble melon, I think. I can't find my way to the Cyclops. There it is. I do also need a little bit of marble melon for myself. Thankfully, I brought myself two of these. It's very dark in here. Right, so let's consume 3 marble melons. And let's replant. Let's pick that one and then replant these 4. And then let's hack some more seeds out. Pick up what's left there. Replant that. Okay, there we go. 3 marble melons. So I think I'll pop 2 of the marble melons in for now and have 1 for myself. Okay, so things are beginning.
Restored. All primary systems online.
We have power in the base. Let's pop the scanner room range upgrades in here. And I mean, how far are these marble melons going to go? I don't know. We want to set up some farms in here, so let's have more space for marble melons. Let's get a little bit more titanium.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
And I suppose we can now park the prawn in here. And that will now start charging. So that will be taking a little bit out of the marble melons. But hopefully it's oscillating around 36, 35, 37. It's still going up. Oh, and that's now fully charged. So yeah, problem solved. Right, yeah, let's make some space for a little bit of marble melon farming. I think 2 again is optimal. And we want a little bit of space for outdoor farming as well. So, well, let's just pop it on the floor here. Can we just put an exterior grow bed just out there? Underneath the multipurpose room. That's a jaunty angle. Yeah, perfect. Alright, let's get the rest of the stuff from here. So, yeah, if I have a quick peek upstairs, pick up another first aid kit. And yeah, so these here, let's turn on the indoor lights. It's perfectly safe down here. Yeah, so once those have grown, we can then take some of those seeds and use them to start planting in the base. And let's empty this. So we want all of these things there for planting out. I'll keep these on board, I think. I'm not planning on generally storing a lot of stuff in the base. Some various tools, beacon, yeah, these can all stay in here. The ghost weed, yeah, I'll leave the ghost weed in here. Alright, let's plant out some of that stuff. All these jelly rays or whatever they are. What are they? Let's get the scanner back on. Ghost rays. All these ghost rays have seen my building and are wondering what it is. They're curious. Also, you can see all their organs. Lovely. I needn't have brought a deep shroom farm, actually, it would seem. Right. So let's plop these down. One of those, those. Oh yeah, the deep shroom. Don't really need that. Right, let's firstly farm the acid mushroom and the gel sac. Get some more of those. Yeah, let's just pick up the deep shroom. No point planting that out. So let's plant out the acid mushrooms and the gel sacs, so we're going to have some more of those. I wonder if that's actually going to be a problem for the growth of the tall plants. I hope not. It's quite tall. I think that's taller than the plants are back at our other base. Okay, I'm going to grab some of these deep shrooms and use them for fuel. That's very convenient. Oh, there was a small rupture occurred, apparently, before we took down the scanner room. Okay, yeah, let's pop those deep shrooms in there. And right, let's have a quick look at the scanner, see what's in this area. Copper ore, diamond, gel sacks, gold, heat area, lead, limestone chunks, lithium. Oh, there's some more magnetite around here, so yeah, the scanner range upgrades, it wouldn't have been too much of a problem if I'd forgotten them. More nickel, quartz, ruby, sandstone, shale, silver ore, titanium, uranite crystals. Nothing in there that's too exciting. Probably want more nickel ore at some point, so I might do some mining of that. It's a shame there's no crystalline sulfur showing up, because that would be particularly useful, but... alright. Either way... Yeah, okay. I don't think there's anything we need to go mining for right now. Really, I just want to... I want to wait until that marble melon is ready to plant out, so that we've got a food supply happening in that little outpost as well. One thing I think I will do is top up the power. So that power cell, that's nearly out. So let's take that. That was 100%, that's 100%. What about these? Are these drained at all? 100%. No power source there, 100%. Oh, no power source in that one. Oh, that's why we were at 80%. Ah, okay. Let's go and sort this out. So I think there are more power cells in one of these. Yeah, there we go. 2 more or less fully charged one there. Let's take out this titanium as well. So all of these are now empty. Let's consolidate a little bit. Let's put the table coral samples and let me think. Batteries. Right. Let's take out some... Oh, my inventory's full in there. Alright. Let's quickly dump all the titanium in here, just so we've got some space in our inventory to think about. And let's quickly dump all the lithium in here for similar reasons. And then let's figure out how I'm going to consolidate all this storage. So I think... You know what, I think it's time to make better chests. Let's grab a bit of titanium here. Let's make some storage upstairs for batteries. Let's pop it in here. And one interior wall locker. We call it batteries. Also, are these as grown as I think they are? Not quite. Alright, so let's not pop the crap power cell in there, but let's pop the good ones in there. And let's go and start those power cells charging. So as I say, which way? That way. You can kind of get away without a power cell charger as long as you've got a moon pool and either a prawn suit or a sea moon. Because what you can do is you can actually swap the power cell here for that one, and that one will then start charging. And okay, and I did have another one that I wanted to charge as well, did I? Oh no, apparently not. Okay. So there we go. So when I come back to that, that will hopefully be fully charged. Okay, how's this? Right, so I can take all these batteries out. I'll leave these all in here, along with that table coral sample. That seems to make sense. That's empty. That's empty. That's got a little bit of lithium in it. And that's still got a bit of titanium in it. Let's take that titanium out, because I'm sure there's stuff I want to build with that. So let's drop those 2 good power cells into place. Did I put another good one away? I think I might have. Yeah. Let's take the 96%, or why not? It's not going to make a big difference in the grand high scheme of things. Okay, so our power should now be at nigh on 1200. We're at full health. We've got a few upgrades in place. Nice. Feeling quite happy now. So what can I do with all this titanium? I mean, I could add more to that base there, but I don't think that's necessary. I think I just want to keep it around here just in case. I mean, the thing about the batteries is, yeah, I'll probably want a battery charger at some point because they will run out eventually. Yeah, let's just drop. So the thing about these lockers here is they don't have labels, I don't think, which means it's actually preferable to place our own. Let's do that. Let's keep the titanium in there. And let's keep the lithium in there. In my first playthrough, this is basically what I did. I just completely filled this downstairs room with lockers. In fact, I think I placed them a little lower on the wall, which actually meant there's enough space for the rows of 2. I'm not planning on storing an awful lot of stuff in the Cyclops, but you know, who knows what could happen. So let's try and fit as much in as we can. That's about as low for that one as possible, I think. And let's squeeze another one above that. There it is. Okay, so we'll pop the lithium up there. And we'll pop the titanium up here. So you're empty. Let's grab the lithium out there. Okay. What's the state of our marble melons? Still not quite grown yet. Am I able to find out what their status is? Apparently not. I really would like a marble. I mean, I'm at half water. I think I'm okay for a while. But I do want to drink up before I go anywhere else. I haven't got any quartz with me, so I can't make windows for my new base. Let's just go down and enjoy it for a second. How's the charging going? Fully charged, nice and quick that. Let's just check to see if the scanner room is deciding to show us any new things. Nah, it's exactly the same as before. I think we're going to be right for power. Yeah, I'm just going to keep looking at these marble melons until they grow, and then I think we'll go to the disease research facility because that's not far away. Come on. Yeah, the disease research facility is kind of... did I leave on the beacon for the waterfall? That is up there somewhere? Yeah, over there. So the disease research facility is just back there a bit. It's it's not too threatening. I think we'll probably take the Cyclops over there. God, if these aren't grown by the time I run out of water, then I'm going to be in a bit of trouble. Well, while we're waiting for this, let's at least make ourselves useful. Let's do some mining. Let's get the prawn suit and let's go down into the water.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
What we got in here? Not much in here. That's just a little outcrop. Quite a few uranite crystals around the place, so Thermal power might be on the agenda. Can I make the thermal power fella? Nuclear reactor? No, not even close. I think I'd need to make a journey back to the surface. Yeah, a bit of magnetite there. Right, and there's a large chunk of uranite. Again, absolutely nothing I can do with that, so there's no point in mining it. Something just screamed at me. Okay, let's see what's in this shale chunk. Piece of lead. There's actually bladderfish swimming around down here. I didn't realise that the bladderfish could get this far down. Is that more uranite? Yeah. Lithium. Got a bit of lithium at the moment. I mean, I'm going to grab the nickel ore because I have a feeling we're going to need some nickel ore. Ah, and there's a gel sack down here, so apparently I needn't have worried about that. Quite a few gel sacks here. I mean, I think I'd quite like a bit of crystalline sulfur, really. I think that's going to be the next thing we're going to need a bit of in this area. For some various crafting requirements. I don't want to get too far away from the Cyclops while my water situation is unresolved. Well, let's just head back to this little crossroads area and see if there is some crystalline sulfur within easy reach. Small bit of quartz there. I think those things... Well, I want to be careful. I think that they won't attack me when I'm in the prawn suit. But to be honest, even if they do, I think I can look after myself. You may have noticed those interesting pillars over there that kind of look a little bit familiar from the alien base at the island. Alright, let's try up that little waterfall. I seem to recall there being a bit of crystalline sulfur just up here. Is that it there? Nope. And double nope. What about that over there? I think it looks more like quartz, to tell the truth. Indeed it is. Okay, I'm going to try just on here, but I'm not going to go too far because... Oh, a radio message. I think there's a ghost leviathan up here.
Terrain scans indicate this biome contains unusually high concentrations of organic and fossilized remains.
And there's a bit. Did something just go roar at me? I'm not going to go too far into this cave anyway. I'm not even sure whether I want to mine this titanium. That might make a lot of noise. Okay, our water's now down to a quarter. Water, quarter. They both rhyme. So I think it's probably time to head back. Yeah, I don't see a leviathan following me down here. I think we avoided it. And that's quartz. That might be crystalline sulfur there. Yeah, let's grab a chunk of that. Alright, yeah. Let's glide our way down. Yeah, I don't think the crystalline sulfur is available in the large deposits. It's something you really do have to look for. Is that copper or silver? Silver. Okay, don't think we need any silver at the moment. Well, I mean, we don't need anything at the moment, really, do we? Oh, you're trying it, are you? Will that one follow? I don't think they follow. I think that they have...
Seek fluid intake.
Yeah, I know about the need to seek fluid intake, don't you worry. It has actually followed us into this area. Is it going to keep roaming around this area until I kill it? Well, it looks like it's disappearing into the wall. That suits me fine. Right, fluid intake. Okay, the fluid's actually in the Cyclops, isn't it? Okay, and once again I've misjudged the angle, and I've just bashed my head against the inside of the Cyclops again. Okay, oh, surely that was in. That had to be in. You cannot be serious.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
There we go, marble melon. So let's grab 3, chop 1, replant 3, consume...
Vital
replant 4,
signs
consume.
stabilizing.
Alright, so yeah, let's grab 2 marble melons worth of seeds and a third one so we can replant this. Therefore, consume that one, and then the rest of them we can plant back in the base. And that's the whole marble melon saga done with, at long last. Okay, our plants seem to... I'm not sure how comfortable they look. We'll have to see what happens with that. Oh. I don't know what I was doing there. Yeah, might need to move that. In which case, I don't know if that also means we're going to need to go back to get more creepvine seeds. Right. Bioreactor at 500. Brilliant. We've now got marble melon on the go here, so we'll be able to come back here for a little snack when we need it. Let's just... Oh, crystalline sulfur is now showing up on here. I'm going to go on a crystalline sulfur hunt. Because I definitely have a recollection, first time I played this game, of there being a period where I had to run around looking for crystalline sulfur bit. Because it was bottlenecking. So this time I'm determined that the bottleneck will be something else. Okay, so let's get ourselves up there, to where apparently the crystalline sulfur is found. That critter there is apparently still kind of with us. Well, let's see if we can kite it out of that area at least. Oh, is that a large quartz deposit? I think I want it. Where does it go? There it is. I think that I need to make at least one window in my base, so that I can have a look at the big tree. Okay, crystalline sulfur. Lots of pieces up here. So this is... oh no, we need to go up a little bit further before we're in the zone with the chappie. You know his name. Ghost Leviathan, that's it. But he will be up here somewhere. Oh no, we're going to miss. Okay, is there like a platform I can stop on? Apparently not. All the way down we go. Okay, let's have another go. I know that I can definitely get up here. I've done it before. But not this time, apparently. I'm sure... Yes, there we go. This is the platform. Yeah, you need to stop off there to replenish your juice. Oh, and not get caught on the roots. Ah, this isn't going to work. I don't have enough momentum. Nope. Okay, back down to that little platform. Oh. I had the platform, then I lost it. Maybe there's a bigger platform somewhere. Let's try on this side. That looks vaguely platformy. And it's not. Okay, let's try going back to the left-hand side. Okay, we're good. Right, this time we're going to avoid the roots. We're going to go sort of across. There we go. Much more like it. I feel like I'm walking straight towards the Ghost Leviathan. Let's see how long I can hold my nerve. Shh, that makes way too much noise. And yeah, the other question is, how much of this do I really need? You know, I shouldn't risk my life if I'm going to end up with a surplus. Who? What? It's okay. It's the deep roars are the ones you have to be afraid of. Right, let's get that piece over there. Yeah, I'm going to leave that bit. That bit scares me. Let's head towards those three over there. Though, to be honest, they might be in the area that I was just in before. That was also potentially dangerous. Well, let's try it. Struggling to remember off the top of my head actually what I need the crystalline sulfur for, but I'm pretty sure it's something important. And in fact, was that one of the things that I needed for making the next stage of the Neptune rocket? And actually, these 4 pieces look like they're quite easy to get to. Yeah, these are just at the top of this waterfall. No problem at all. Come on. Goodness me, game, you should be able to pick things up a bit easier than that. Why you make it look so hard? Right, inventory full, okay. Right, any remaining crystalline sulfur hunting is going to happen next time. Maybe we've got enough now. Okay, so last thing I do before I finish this stream, I'm just going to go to the disease research facility, which is through that section there. Mines at the huge Leviathan skeleton. Look at the size of that thing. guys are surely going to try and have another go. Yeah, I hear him. Oh, he didn't like that. He made a really annoyed noise, but it did dissuade him. Okay, let's park the prawn suit in here, because we're going to want that with us. Come on, 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 come on. We're in. Right, let's empty the prawn suit storage. Is it that button there? Yes, indeed. Grab everything out of there. Use planties. Okay, yep, so they're not regrown quite yet. And let's just dump what we've got here in here. Can sort this out another time. So let's go back to the base. Let's drink some water. Let's turn off the scanner. Scanner off. Let's just see if anything else interesting showed up actually, because often when you're moving around a bit, when you come back, there's new items on the list. No, it was just the crystalline sulfur that got added. Okay, so none of those are grown either apparently. Well, yeah, I suppose it made sense that if the ones in the Cyclops weren't grown, then those wouldn't be. Alright, but I think we're going to be okay. Let's head towards the disease research facility, and then maybe by the time we've arrived there, we'll have something to eat.
Captain, all systems online.
Okay, let's bring it on.
Powering up.
We can go back to normal speed. And let's just turn this around and get up this waterfall here. Energy's down to 91%. That's surprising. Because I thought we topped it up to like 98%. Maybe it's because it was charging the prawn suit. That would figure. Okay, so let's find those pillars. I think it's straight across here. Yeah, there they are. So I will briefly bring up the data bank to explain what we're doing here. So in the, I think the alien data terminal data, somewhere in here, something told us, well, it was codes and clues, I think. Alien facility locations, that was it. Disease research facility, depth 800 meters. Location, cave system with extensive fossil records, southwest of enforcement platform. This is where we're heading right now, the disease research facility, 800 meters. So let's just thread our way through this cave mouth. I think we might be scraping slightly. And I do recall having trouble with warpers here. So let's consider that's part of our. Oh, there we go, bit of pop in there. Yeah, let's make sure we're warper proof. And as I recall, warpers don't warp you out of the Cyclops, but they can warp you out of the prawn suit or the sea moth.
This alien structure appears to have collapsed to the sea floor.
So the entrance to this, I remember having. Oh, a bit close on the bottom, am I? Oh no, that was just a fish. Yeah, the entrance to this, I remember having a huge amount of trouble finding last time. Let's also test the warper theory. Am I going to get warped out?
Detecting an alien broadcast.
Doesn't look like it.
Linguistic analysis reads, caution, hazardous materials and life forms contained within.
I think he was trying to warp me. I think my Cyclops is warp proof. Yes, that's the entrance. Okay. Let's turn around the Cyclops so that we're ready for ready for a departure when we need to. There we go. Cyclops is pointing in the right direction. Okay, let's power off.
Engine powering down.
And let's head inside. I think I'm going to try taking the prawn suit just so I don't have to worry about oxygen. And we'll see how that goes. And yeah, I picked up one marble melon from the wrong side there, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Okay, the prawn is at 95% health. Can I heal it from here? Don't think I can. One thing you can do is you can make an upgrade which actually repairs the... it's not in this. I think it might be a modification station one. You can make an upgrade that actually repairs the prawn suit while it's in situ here, which is pretty handy. What's this? Oh, that's how you fiddle with the upgrades. Okay, 95% health is probably sufficient. The thought does occur... Oh no, I think... I was worried that I might be too high above the floor, and so when I wanted to... Uh-oh. Okay, down and back up again. Back up we go. Oh, my jets hadn't recharged. Let's go down and back up again. Recharge jets. Okay, we're good. In we go. Alright, we're inside. Grabbing one of these ion cubes. Nice. What's that? Is that a spadefish?
Interior walls in this section are substantially reinforced, indicating the designers were seeking either to keep something out or contain it within. Whatever their intention, it clearly failed.
I might not be able to get through here. Let's see if I can get around. Does this go anywhere? That's a big old dead end if ever I saw one. Right, yeah, so we might have to leave the prawn suit here. Let's just make sure it's not stuck in a corner there. Yeah, we'll have to... Amoeboids. Yeah, we'll come back here when we need air. An egg. A sea dragon egg. Is that going to be... that's the amoeboid information. Herbivores large, ghost ray. Where's the sea dragon egg scan? Ah, it was up at the top there. A large egg in a hermetically sealed environment, chemically sterilized. Okay, we need a green tablet to get through there. Oh no, that's not a green tablet thing, that's just a standard information terminal. Damage report. Leviathan detected at facility. Perimeter closing at high speed. Exterior anchor cable impacted. Okay, so it was a Leviathan attack that caused this facility to drop. There was a breach in containment unit 7. Specimens were destroyed. One specimen was unaccounted for. Staff were evacuated. Warning, infected individuals may not leave the planet. So that's the origin of the lockdown. Look at the size of that thing. Can we get up close to it? We can. Skeletal remains. It's the remains of a research specimen, a vast predator. Is there anything inside? You know me. I see a predator. I want to get inside it. Just for shits and giggles, you know. Oh, that's a window. This is where we came through. Okay, more stuff through here.
Biological evidence suggests indigenous life forms were brought to this location and subjected to intensive study.
Okay, we have more data.
To the bacteria
Warper parts.
is being downloaded. Caution. Detecting atypical fluctuations in blood plasma proteins. A self-scan is strongly advised.
I'll follow your advice.
Self-scan complete. Bacterial infection has spread to the skin and pulmonary system. Medical report recorded to data bank. It is imperative you find a way to neutralize the infection.
We're actually down to 1 minute of oxygen, so I'm gonna... Oh! What's going on? Didn't like that much. Okay, warper parts, yeah, so warpers were actually created by the aliens. Alright, here's the bacterial infection report. I think that's similar to what we saw before. Karar contagion profile. First encountered during routine network expansion on outer worlds. Here's the symptoms. Yep, that's all happening to us. Not terribly happy about that, but what can we do? Right, let's head back down there. See if there's any more scannables. So yeah, this is where warpers were being made, so... Oh, hold on. Did I not finish scanning that warper? Apparently not. Is that something? Okay, a few things in here that I've effectively already scanned. Okay, it looks like we've done this facility. I'm not seeing anything else that we're missing. State of this place, eh? Let me just check there wasn't another room that I missed. Yes, there was. This one. What does this require? A purple tablet. We do not have a purple tablet. I would like a purple tablet. Do I have a blueprint to make a purple tablet? Let's check. I do. Ion cube and 2 diamonds. That's quite doable. I think we should try and do that. Right, let's get back in the Cyclops. And let's go and get the diamonds we need to make this. Did I get it? I did. Just before the warper got me as well.
Captain, all systems online.
So there's some marble melons I can take for their nutritional value. And best just replant some. Okay, let's head back for home. Hello, warper.
Engine powering up.
I wonder if you can kill a warper by driving at it hard enough. There's quite a few of them here. Try and remember if I need to go round to the right to get out of this zone. It doesn't look like it actually. It looks like I can get through here. So yeah, we've got the iron cubes. Let's get a couple of diamonds. Let's make a purple tablet, and then let's come back and find out what was behind that gate. Getting quite close in places. It's fine. I know what I'm doing. Thing is, now that I'm down here in the Lost River, I sort of want to stay here for as long as possible so I don't have to run the Leviathan gauntlet to get back to the base. And then again to get back here and so forth, however many times I decide to go between the two. Park up here. Oh, forgot to turn the engine off.
Engine
I mean,
powering
it's probably
up.
not critical that I do because well, it's not like anyone's going to steal it. It's not like the Ghost Rays know how to drive. Okay, the iron cubes I think might actually be in the prawn suit inventory. But then you know what? I can just do the crafting in here. Let's sort out the diamond thing. Okay, it looks like this is growing perfectly fine. And we can harvest seed clusters from it. And we can harvest blood ore from that. Yep, so all of the farm is going quite nicely. That's good. Alright, let's do this scan for diamond. I've got that thing where the light is kind of passing through the walls and making the inside look all yellow. Right, what form is this diamond going to be in? Let's go and see. I think it's probably going to be just an individual diamond. It's not going to be a large chunk that needs the prawn to harvest it. Okay, there's one. And one's up there somewhere. Of course, having come all the way up here without the suit does mean I'm at a small amount of risk of attack from beasties. But I'm going to chance it. You know, what is life without a little bit of excitement? Nope, missed the quartz. Staying close to the walls, like a mouse, so predators don't get me. Alright, best turn that scanner off. I mean, to be honest, with all these deep shrooms down here, we're not going to run out of power for the bioreactor. It would just never happen. So, yeah, bioreactor's fine. I was initially a bit sad that I wouldn't be able to build a thermal plant, but then I think a part of that is just me kind of having my mind set on the stuff that worked well last time. But you know, there's more than one way to skin a cat, as they say. Right, let's get into the Cyclops. Let's make our purple tablet. Let's find out what was behind that force field. And then we'll call this a day. Okay, so I need to grab the ion cubes from the storage. There they are. Craft a purple tablet. Grab a fabricator, why not? And yeah, let's drive.
Engine powering up.
Weird glitches going on in the bottom right corner again with the green water being drawn on top of my heads-up display. Can be a little bit distracting, but I think we're doing okay. Pop-in. I must admit, I do not remember getting quite so much pop-in the first time I played. There was a bit, but not quite that crazy. Yeah, that was almost immersion breaking, how suddenly everything appeared. Okay, so hello. Did that kill it? Dunno. Probably just made it angry. Right, I'm going to leave the parking, the turning round for later. And I'm going to chance it without the prawn. I think what I need here I can do on one breath. Let's see what information is available to us in here. Specimen research data.
Integrating new PDA data.
Small herbivore gamma, common peepers. They were researching peepers. Leviathan embryo. Alright, so yeah, what was going on here is they basically, because of this bacteria, they were looking at all of the different critters available to see which one, see if they could get some kind of vaccine or treatment for this bacteria. Leviathan embryo, adult specimen too large to study in containment, so they grabbed an egg from the nest. No signs of immunity. Large carnivore theta off-site lab established to study remains. Unidentified Leviathan. This species has been assigned designator Sea Emperor. Some potential for Kara immunity. Single specimen captured for study at purpose-built containment facility constructed in volcanic region at depth 1.4 kilometers. Assessment: while it's unlikely the Emperor specimen is still contained within the facility described, it may be possible to acquire further data there on the aliens' attempt to discover a vaccine. So this is suggesting that next stop is 1.4 kilometers down, so twice the depth that we're already at. Is there anything else in that room? I feel like I need to check. I feel like I just went straight for the terminal and back and didn't really look in the corners. Probably nothing, but... Yep, nothing in the corners. Fine. Alright, let's get ourselves back home. That locker door has glitched open. Not sure whether to be concerned about that. Sure, it's fine.
Powering up.
Okay, spin her around. Try not to bonk the back end. And I bonked the back end. And once again, I'm making use of the scanner room camera drones as a sort of substitute for a marker. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea to set up a beacon at the base. I'm reluctant to rely too much on the camera drones. I know certainly you wouldn't want to rely on them when you're near to the kelp biome, because these stalkers have a bit of a propensity for picking up camera drones and taking them back to their nests. But you know, there's none of them around here, so that's not applicable. So yeah, maybe the camera drones are trustworthy here. I mean, the thing about camera drones is once you've got the heads-up display upgrade, the camera drones are absolutely useless. It'd be nice if there was some way to turn them into something useful. Well, I suppose maybe just using them as beacons is the turning them into something useful of which I speak. Right, let's bring this down. Park it nice and close, but not too close.
Engine powering down.
Here we are. Alright, is there anything in the prawn? Nope. How's our power situation? 100, 96, 100. That's all close enough. One of these is probably quite low. That's at 23%. Yeah, let's take that off for a charging. And I suppose, in fact, I should take the prawn off for a charge. Oh, that's fully charged. Yeah, it's charged off of the Cyclops. Okay, we have arrived, and I think here is where we're going to end the episode. Let's have a little bit of delicious marble melanin. Bring us back up to health. I'm not expecting anything new to have shown up on here. There is more crystalline sulfur in the vicinity, though I suppose that's that one piece that I was afraid to get. Oh, and there's the two pieces that I didn't have room for. So that is where we're going to end this episode. We're going to end this episode. Let's just stand on top here. I want to get a nice picture of the base for the thumbnail on YouTube. Let's get rid of all the stuff. Let's get a nice angle where everything is shown off to its fullest. I think that's perfect, isn't it? Let's screenshot that. This is where we end. Thank you very much for being a part of this stream, and I do hope that you will come back next time and watch again as I guess we go even deeper into the underground areas of this peculiar and isolated planet. Anyway, thank you. It's been a pleasure as always. Bye-bye.